Caul Bluhm was only 8 years old when his parents took him to the East Jordan Fiddler's Jamboree. That's when he first heard the cello and started playing. By the time he was 13, he switched over to the bass guitar, and the rest is history. Corey Atkins has Caul's story in this week's Northern Michigan in Focus.
It's got a lot of soul, it's your job to make everybody else sound good. I've always liked to sort of be the guy in the background that just kind of makes things happen.
When you talk about a guy who makes things happen, you gotta talk about Caul Bluhm. He's becoming a staple in the Northern Michigan music scene, playing with the likes of Elizabeth Landry and the Brothers Crunch. But this story actually starts in Ireland when he built a bass out of necessity when he couldn't take his own bass overseas.
I found this old greasy oil drum in the ditch on the side of the road, and I cut it up and I put a stick on it and a string and made a hillbilly gut bass.
That bass is still in Ireland, but when he got back, he kinda struck gold.
I set about building my first full-on upright bass, basically because I didn't have enough money to buy a real one, and I just wanted something to be able to drag around in the woods at festivals and be able to play at the campfire jams and stuff like that. And so I started calling it the pot of gold. It was the original cauldron, just an oil drum with a steel pipe.
Since the original, he's made other unique basses. One of his latest creations, the Boomsticks, and they are for sale.
One is the Tommy gun, the shotgun, and the rifle. And of course, the wood grain is always different. And I'm not really a gun guy either. A lot of my friends sort of wonder about that, why I decided to go with the gun body. And really, I just thought it kind of looked cool. It made sense.
The engineering behind these is amazing.
It's absolutely its own instrument. It's unlike anything that's out there, which is just what I was going for. I'm not trying to make anything standard.
And talk about not sticking to standards. Check out this bass named after the African goddess of fire and wind, Oya. Caul wants to put it to the test.
I'd really like to find a professional cellist to play the thing for me so that I can really show people what this cello can do. I couldn't possibly be happier with it. It's beautiful, it sounds beautiful, it's gonna make some cellist really happy. It's just got this great tone and this long sustain.
Because that's what a bass player does. Make other people look good. And Caul's got it locked in.
Everything I build is absolutely one of a kind. You won't find anything like it anywhere else.
For Northern Michigan in Focus, I'm Corey Atkins.